Hey guys, this is Cypress coming back to you with part 6 of Spider-Man. I know I said last time that was I was trying not to essentially do it a case of like where it's I do like 2-3 parts and then it's like days in between, or I do a couple parts and it's days in between. And technically speaking, like it's my plans for Friday night at 6, but they've been altered, which means it's free to stream. And basically, guys, if my plans been changed tonight, so if they hadn't changed it, then the next stream potentially would have been tomorrow. But I've essentially the last couple of days, I don't know exactly what's wrong with me. I'm starting to feel better now, but I've more than once mentioned in a few different streams I've had a cold for a while. I don't know if I've exactly had the cold for as long as I think I've had it for, but I've been on and off sneezing the odd cough since last year. I probably should get it checked out. I'm stubborn. I've been told I should ask my grandfather though, which what? My mother, she probably rather I didn't and was not so stubborn about my own health. Me, I'd take it as a compliment. But enough of talking, time to get into part 6. Where I know it's only been a few days, but I can put them where we got up to. Oh, by a few days I mean 4.
Please let Devil's Breath be secure.
Have been 4 days? So guys, depending on when...
Doc. Hope he's okay.
Well,
Peter,
actually...
I just wanted to mark the moment, I suppose. The closing of one chapter in life and the beginning of the next. I couldn't have reached this point without you. And it's my hope
it's been 4 days since I said, hold on now, it's been 2. Which I think means Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday when I last streamed. Basically, Wednesday I started feeling drained, and it's not the first time, but...
He sounds less paranoid
essentially,
than before.
I'm gonna quickly mention it. Essentially, I have a really bad habit of essentially being I'm fine.
That.
I can go past, I shouldn't. I really should not be pushing my own body's limits. I'm still really human. But I essentially try and push my own limits most of the year. Which means every so often, I then get hit with a thing of my body turns around and tells me, you're not going to rest and take better care of yourself, and we're gonna force you to. So all day yesterday, and for a good few hours on Wednesday. It was only really Wednesday afternoon I started feeling kind of not great. And so yeah, I'm not saying I'm 100% better, but I'm essentially fine to stream for a couple of hours. But enough of that. Time to get into this. If I remember correctly, I essentially showed how to get the Dark Suit Spider-Man suit. After you collect all of them, you go to the warehouse and...
The Devil's Breath is gone, but we've got even bigger problems.
Rikers?
We have to hurry. Hop on.
What happened?
It was a coordinated attack. Must have been planned from the outside. Every cell block is breached. We're minutes away from every prisoner and Rikers walking right up 5th Avenue.
What about the raft?
Should be okay. It's a Supermax facility. Better security and a separate power grid.
Good. What about the Devil's Breath?
Sable's handling it.
Do you trust them?
Do I have a choice?
Basically, guys, if you're seeing what's happening now, the raft is under people trying to escape from the raft. So there's a reason I wanted to save this for potentially a different stream, because I thought what was more likely to happen would I'd get into about an hour and just over an hour of streaming, and it'd be here, go and do this, and I pretend if you take out the time, I'll say take off 20 minutes to go and collect the additional Black Cat stuff. then it would have been about an hour and 10, but like, I still probably would have full streamed early if it was just a case of... I probably wouldn't have stayed full stream early, I just wouldn't have gone and done the mission, I probably would have just gone and collected and done like other stuff around the map and done like a couple of hideouts, just to sort of... Would have been a case of...
Is that bad? That sounds bad.
Just being a simple case of, guys, just because I don't want to go and do like the next part of the thing, because I know what it is, and I'll explain what it is now. We're gonna go and do some simple tasks. I don't know why, but this is kind of like I find this part like exciting, because it's like... Stay down. Guys, there's a reason why I'm not using too many gadgets. Anyone who can essentially, like, not necessarily, like, suit predict, like, stuff, or can, like, anyone who's instantly going, hold on, if people are breaking out the raft, does that mean you're probably right, and that's the reason why?
Nice. I still see a few more out in the yard.
Who thought it was a good idea to bring rockets into a prison?
Come in. This is Sergeant Hansen. Anyone on this channel?
This is Captain Watanabe. Where are you?
Electrical.
Guys, it's not on the ultimate difficulty for the game, which I think is just ultimate.
Damn it. They got it.
I'm not going to change the difficulty because I don't need to, but that's the ultimate difficulty, ultimate, and then you've got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which is the title it's been called. Friendly, which is then a bit more challenge, but barely. Amazing, which is what this setting is for players who like a balanced experience with some changes. Who want to enjoy a story without a challenge of combat, and then who want minimal combat challenges. Basically, this is if you are really going on baby mode, or you're slightly younger and don't have much experience with the combat for like these games. But if you haven't played this game before now, I just recommend Amazing, or you haven't played it in a while, or like I'd recommend Spectacular if you've played other Spider-Man games and like this is your first one playing, or if you're willing to deal with a bit of a challenge. It's not too bad. Like I did it for my first one, and I did swap between a couple of difficulties.
Yeah, that's bad.
I think I swapped between this and then like Amazing a couple times. Because when I first played this, like, it was the first Spider-Man game I'd ever played, and although I think the reason why I do like this part of the game a lot is because it reminds me of a part in Arkham Knight.
Who thought it was a good idea to bring rockets into a prison?
Come in. This is Sergeant Hansen. Anyone on this channel?
And it's just a case of where Batman's got to deal with every enemy, or like a load of enemies all at once, and to me that's like, how is he going to get through it? How are you supposed to get through it?
Affirmative. What happened here?
No idea. The power went out, then all hell broke loose.
Hold tight. We'll get you as soon as we can.
Like, this could just be the fact that I've seen a couple of cop shows, but I thought they took your weapons off, like, I thought they took weapons off cops when they entered, like, prison cells. Prisons, not a lot. But again, in this case they wouldn't, which means these prisoners have managed to, or someone snuck in and given a couple of them weapons and they've used that to get more.
Spider-Man, can you get to that rooftop? There's an officer calling for help up there.
On my way. Someone's trapped behind that door.
Of course I am. I'm a Spider-Man. Why wouldn't I be winning? Well guys, I will quickly say now, if I do cut stream early, I apologize in advance. Like I said at the beginning of the stream. Still not feeling 100%. Like, I was questioning whether I should big stream because I'm still not feeling 100%, or whether I should just not. But at the end of the day, I realized that worst case scenario is just that stream short.
They're coming! Where is everybody? They're attacking my car!
Help the warden! I'll keep working on getting the power restored. Right, I'm on it. Hey, warden! Come on out!
Game? Explain to me how he was able to punch me in the sky. Granted, I'm pretty sure I've dealt with it before and just never paid attention to it.
Help the warden! I'll keep working on getting the power restored.
Although I'm pretty sure, like, almost every single time I've done this, I've willingly just used, like, gadgets. Although, being on low HP in this game is slightly terrifying. Just because, like, you're one hit from dying.
Could this get any worse?
It can always get worse.
Attention now! A block is compromised! Get out of there, guys! You up there? We're down here! I don't care! Yeah! Good contact! Here comes the pain!
Good work. Just a few left.
Which just means a few more I have to deal with.
Just a couple more.
Not getting away like that.
See, those guys aren't so bad when they're disarmed.
They're stealing a chopper.
Look at a chopper! I don't know why it's not, like, essentially hold down, like, you know, the two big things that you just got thumbs for. But no, it's press X.
License and registration, please.
That thing should have
Okay, looks
done
like
more.
things are somewhat under control.
I thought you said the raft was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the
I mean, it
open,
looks like Electro's just
but in
busted
my
out.
experience, when it looks bad, It's usually worse. Look out!
Yay!
Yuri!
I'm slipping!
Gotcha. Hold on!
I mean, I would say if you tried to, like, essentially tip it so, like, you'd fall, like, down, like, head first, Pete would then have enough, like, grip to essentially web.
You okay?
But you get that safely anyway.
Welcome to the party! Just in time for the fire!
Now, I'm gonna point out, I don't know why they're in here. Like, I think those are power dampening collars.
Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
But I'm just gonna point out, everyone in here is dangerous.
Everyone just quietly go back into your cell and lock the door behind you, okay? Please?
Now I get to use all the toys. Almost importantly. Now I'm willing to use everything in my arsenal. Basically, guys, the point of, like, them coming after Pete now is just essentially to wear him down. The person who's essentially helped break all these, I knows it's not going to make a difference.
That doesn't sound good.
Rhino?
Oh, hi, Rhino!
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Unexpected power surge detected. Incident response.
Also, guys, anyone wondering, like,
Hey, what's your step?
gonna quickly say, anyone wondering being like a case of, hold on, we've seen, for the most part, like, 6 people. We've seen two people who've been members since this before now. Yes.
Me? Just trapped
Scorpion,
in a prison
so
with every
3.
criminal I put away.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Whoever blew that up saved you. I can guarantee you now it's done by accident.
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost out. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Let me show you what I got.
Come on,
Nice try, Electro. Nice try. Spidey sense is useful for a reason.
Stop this guy.
You can't stop me. But I'm flattered that you still try.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Try.
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer. Gotcha.
Vulture. 4 of the Sinister Six.
We're going to have so much
Granted, there have been several different members of the Sinister Six,
Sorry, no time to talk.
but 4 of the Sinister Six for this game, or at least for Spider-Man on PS4.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped, including Martin Lee. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
I'm lost Electro.
No!
Better to stop Electro, yeah. I lost where it went. Which is one reason why I chose not to do this on ultimate difficulty.
Still with me, huh?
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped, including Martin Lee. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on.
But yeah, guys, the reason why I chose not to do this on ultimate difficulty is because I've done it once. I didn't want to do it again.
I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
Plus, the fights become like a lot more deadly, and I wanted essentially a somewhat chill playthrough, but somewhat more of a challenge, and this is essentially more of a challenge, but still a chill playthrough. Bear in mind, Pete at this point in time has been pushed to his limits.
Party's almost over.
Electro, stop!
Oh, this is where it happens.
How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
Three. So yeah, Sinister Six. 4, Mr. Negative is part of it. Although it's the only member of Sinister Six in this game who I'm not the biggest fan of being part of the Sinister Six. I think he might have been at some point in comics.
Said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want
Like, I wouldn't be so against it if he was essentially like the villain, like leading the Sinister Six, I don't think, but like he's not. Keep in mind, Pete has dealt with Sinister Six, or like a group of little villains teaming up against him. Things like Spectacular, but he had the symbiote Sue. He's had like other sources helping him to deal with it, either being the symbiote, gadgets, the lot, Dr. Octopus.
First and final warning.
Most Lemon would give him a warning.
Stay out of our way.
Each of you has a job to do. Your debts will be repaid when we're done. Go!
There he is!
But yes, Octavius nicked the Devil's Breath.
All these are lies. It's over, Norman. Time to give them the truth.
I'm not surprised he didn't build a device to, amplify it. think Effect is a good part of New York. I've not seen that. Personally, I think it would have been cooler if the breathing mask was built into his suit, or at least was part of the suit, instead of just being like, oh, I've just got this breathing apparatus, like this breathing device, so I don't have to breathe that in on me. Literally 24 hours later.
This is Mary Jane Watson with the Daily Bugle special report on the bioterror attack. As of this hour, the number of infected civilians is approaching 500,000.
Fine. Can you, can you pass those out for me?
Sure. But they are working around the clock on a cure for this deadly disease. The citywide quarantine is being heavily enforced by Sable International, who maintain tight security over all transit points. Throughout the city, police and Sable agents continue to battle with Rikers and Raft escapees. Meanwhile, Mayor Osborn has gone on record blaming Spider-Man for the prison break and citywide sickness, and branding him a fugitive. But he has yet to provide evidence. And many believe the mayor is just deflecting blame, since an exclusive report by the Bugle revealed that this disease originated in a secret, unregulated Oscorp laboratory here in Manhattan. Mayor Osborn insists that Oscorp is working with the NDC on an anti-serum, but has not provided any further evidence to support this claim.
Dr. Octavius. Why? How did I let this happen?
Just got a call from the hospital. They said you went AWOL.
I need to get back to work.
The doctor said you still have 14 broken bones.
Which means I have 192 non-broken ones. Thanks for taking care of me, by the way.
The hard part was keeping you hidden from Sable. They've branded you a priority target, you know.
I humbly accept the honor. What is happening?
Basically, from now on, if Sable see me, they're gonna shoot.
Feels like the end of the world. Maybe it is.
But yeah, Osborn was just trying to put a blame on anybody asking or wondering.
There's gangs of escaped prisoners banding together and taking over entire city blocks. Looting, strong-arming local
That's going to essentially a new territory, which will basically be run over like escaped prisoners. But yeah, for those wondering, will Norman Osborn be turned into the Green Goblin in Spider-Man 2? Side Bishop Bubbles? No, he won't.
Enhanced interrogation tactics.
You mean torture? Don't worry, I'm on it. This is our city, Yuri. It's time we take it back.
Great. My men are tracking the supervillains. I'll update you when we make progress. For now, do your best to stabilize the city.
But yeah, not in Spider-Man 2. Potentially, if they ever do decide to do DLCs for Spider-Man 2, then potentially there. If not, then it'll have to be Spider-Man 3.
We have reports of multiple drive-by shootings. Mobilize at touchdown.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
I'm assuming Pete would have just said, like, no, because of the fact that he wasn't going to be able to get paid without, like, essentially saying who he was. But there's also a potential chance that he did turn around and say he'll do it. I think, legally speaking, he would have had to say no. Basically, from now on, Spider-Sen's just going to be going off a lot more. But yeah, so unless Norman Osborn gets to, unless they do a DLC for Spider-Man 2, or unless they turn Norman Osborn into the Green Goblin for Spider-Man 3.
I've been trying to reach you all day. Are you okay? The prison break turned the city upside down overnight.
I'm fine, May. You're staying safe. I'm more worried about you.
Oh no, don't you do that. Feast is the safest place in the city right now. Our sister locations uptown, not so much. But we're safe and secure down here.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Oh, so it's just a
I'll stop by when I
glow
can.
building.
Love you.
Yeah.
You too, Peter.
But yeah, so if they don't turn him into, unless they do a DLC at this point for Spider-Man 2, or turn him into the Green Goblin for Spider-Man 3, we won't see the Green Goblin in Marvel Spider-Man.
Can you help us out?
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
Basically, that just explains why he's essentially got like 20-something backpacks just scattered around the city. I'm not sure what happens now.
Have started a riot. Officers needed at Tribeca. Please copy.
You'd think after escaping prison they'd keep a low profile. Great campfire! I've got a scary story. It's about going back to jail. Spider-Man!
Get him back down here! Yeah! He felt that one! Eat it!
Okay, no game, don't do that to me.
Spider-Man, the Rat MVPs are back on the grid, laying siege to our police precincts. My men need your help. Now, get to a vantage point in Midtown and I'll explain.
On my way. Is it Octavius?
No, two of his flunkies. Still searching for the doctor. I have to be honest. That one scares me. Might be the smartest supervillain I've ever encountered.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Hold tight, Captain.
I forget sometimes that some of this part of this game is essentially just waiting for a reasonable amount of time. And by reasonable, I mean the game doesn't go instantly after each mission that you've got to do this, because it does put into some consideration that there are points in the story where you might want to get certain stuff done, so it does give you some time to do them. Well, guys, anyone who didn't see last stream, we did get the full map done. I'm happy I got it done before the city went down. But this is when we should essentially be riding on top of the train. Or on the outside. Basically, you're no longer riding inside.
Gotta deal with these guys before they hurt someone. I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy. Better to fight another day.
But yeah, guys, for the actual main game, there's going to at least be at least 2 more parts of the series. I don't think there'll be enough, like, left of the game to do, like, end, but there should be enough to do at least 8 parts in total.
Rhino's assaulting the Upper West Precinct. Electro's at the Upper East. We need you to turn the tide. Head to either. They're both equally screwed.
I don't remember which is which, but I'm pretty sure the closest one is essentially getting electrified. See that, guys? This was one of the missions that, when doing on hard mode, made me hate.
We need help at Feast's sister site uptown.
The Veteran Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food and supplies. The staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
Don't do anything until I get there, May. I'll meet you in Harlem. May sounds exhausted. I really hope she isn't sick. We need to help Yuri, then get to Harlem.
I know doing like Spider-Man stuff does come first, and
From elevated positions. Any officers near Midtown North, please copy.
like I know technically speaking this doesn't change it, but like
All units.
Never finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now.
it doesn't anything pay more than what you're currently getting paid, which is nothing. Yeah, these two missions are one of the reasons I hated hard mode, because like I've never found them so annoying.
Yuri, I'm nearing the Upper East Precinct.
Good. Electro and the demons are boxing my men in.
Yeah,
The
Electro.
setup is complicated. You'll understand when you get there.
Yuri Watanabe, master of suspense.
Basically, Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock being smart, decided if he busts out Mr. Negative, he also gets an army via the demons. I don't know why a helicopter's carrying one of those things around.
This isn't good. Transformers are charging the building, trapping the police inside. Yuri, complicated was an understatement. I'm gonna have to disable these transformers to free your men.
Even if you manage that, they'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here, ready to serve all your electricity and demon-related needs. 5 transformers total. Loading them up with webbing should cause them to overheat. How did they even get that? 4 more of these suckers. 2 down, 3 to go.
Looks like you're wrapping up, but essentially doing a good bit of damage.
Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the police with a network of energy transformers? Who does that? Great. 2 left.
You're getting chucked off the building. I might have gotten a machine. Got a weapon bomb hit from here.
Only 1 more.
Oh, I love the fact that finishing moves in this game wraps things up quickly. Only got 2 left. Which means the cops can come out in full force and deal with the rest of them.
Need to lend a hand.
Got better places to be than dealing with you demons. thing is, the cops aren't, like, Yuri's, like, officers, like, not necessarily Yuri's officers, but the cops aren't going to think you're enemy number one. No one's going to think you're enemy number one, but Matt Osborn has decided it's Spider-Man's fault that the virus got out. No, it's your fault for me. I will say now, if I ever do replay through this game, which I do slightly doubt because I thought last time I would have played through it, like, I didn't think I'd be, like, replaying through it, like, with considering Spider-Man 2's out. Like, I liked the game, but I didn't think I'd be like, yeah, I'll go back and, like, play through it. Like, I generally don't have a problem playing, like, playing all the games. But, like, some games I just don't think I'll ever go back and, like, play after a new,
Yuri,
after essentially a sequel's come out of that game.
Get to the Upper West Side. We're trying to shelter civilians, but Rhino isn't making it easy.
He never does. On my way.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police vehicle.
Miles left a voicemail.
Pete! Hey, Pete! Hey, May wanted me to call you. Things in the Veteran Center are not good. Convicts are trying to break down the doors. Mary Jane's here, but we're getting
Come away, Miles.
to the basement. We need more help. I hope you can get here soon.
I need to finish with the precincts fast and get to Harlem.
You telling me this is the one time that place is not, like, armed to their teeth?
Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
Good luck, good. Remember us when you cure cancer, Gloria Grant, I'll miss you, Betty Brant? And I can't read the rest.
The menu for... Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle.
But anyone else who wants to try and read.
Some really great people there. And Jameson.
Oh, so yeah, there's 55. Although I will say, like, the lifetime, like, be getting lifetime backpacks does bring up one question. How does someone determine a lifetime? Do they go, we'll give you enough for, say, 10, 15 years? Or do they just resend you supplies, resend you, like, new ones, but anytime you need them? If Pete, like, got, like, 55 backpacks at the start of the game, just scattered around the map.
Yuri, Rhino's on the move. The former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
And being even the odds, I mean, kick a load of risks. See, I've got to start avoiding them because one, you should try and avoid them at all costs because they make essentially a screen go blurry. They blur the not necessarily blurry, but that's essentially what they're supposed to do. I believe they're flash grenades. Fine, get hit with your weapon.
Never seen Rhino walk away from a fight like this. He must be working on orders from Dr. Octavius, making quick hit and runs on the city's emergency response teams.
Welcome to the party, Spider-Man!
I launched 4 all at once by accident. I was going to use my the iron arms. Because essentially what they're good for is crowd control.
Thanks, Spidey! Get to the other barricade! They need you!
Yeah, see, my points got proven. That's why that dude is very much annoying. But yeah, guys, the point that I've essentially been trying to go is, that guy is like deadly, is because he has these giant whips that can just pull you from almost anywhere. They have a range limit, of course, but it's hard to get out of that range limit when he sees you going for that range limit, and he's like, nope, get back there. Oh, the roosting.
I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm on it.
Oh, Saber get involved, don't they? Damn it. You get to like a couple of them, Saber decide to get involved. This is one potential fight that I like, due to the fact that, like, because they're two achievements, they're optional achievements for them. I don't remember getting the part until like I got them, but there's a potential chance that I did miss an actual achievement that I needed to get the actual like game. Like, I remember needing to get like these two achievements for the game, and it fucking didn't hell out of me.
I thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks. Guys, we're on the same team. At least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts. Pacified? Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
But yeah, like, because they're doing this in hard mode, this fight to me has always just been a case of I despise it. Because for some god knows reason, the Sable come after you, and it's like, I get it, you're priority target number one, but you'd think that stopping criminals, literal people who've broken into, like, Raft and Rikers and that lot, are more dangerous than Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's only public enemy number one, because now Osborn blames him for shit that was his fault. Sable knows it's his fault, but they're getting paid to essentially bully Spider-Man. I also hate them in jetpacks. Like, this mission, I think the first time you meet them in jetpacks, I despise every minute of them. Like, if I have to do something dumb to reach an enemy, it's gonna bug me. Sable, I don't consider you more of a threat than these. Not by much, anyway. I consider you more of an annoyance than those.
That's it for Sable's airborne commandos. Now to mop up the rest of the Rikers escapees. Yuri, precinct is secure. And I just found out what it means to be Sable's priority target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Guess so. Okay, I need to sign off for a bit. Call me if things go south.
Will do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Okay. Need to hustle to Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
Peter! Thank God!
Everything in every way, I'm getting better and better. No idea what that's from.
We need you at the Veterans Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building staff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it. Pete.
That's a keychain.
Move!
Not really sure where Pete color. I'm presuming Black Cat. Again, I could be wrong. Nope, too far early, Pete. Gotta jump. And land it.
Peter, fire and rescue's on the way. I found a fire escape that'll get me...
MJ, stay back! I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
Never, I'm Spider-Man. I don't need to wait for help.
May!
His first priority is going to be saving May. And he's going to do whatever it takes to save her.
I got you. Hang on! Go! Hey, man, you alright? Get to the
Just
window!
oh, that's sweet.
It's too far. Hold on!
Just brace yourselves! Come on, you stupid piece of... Come on, May! I've got you! Oh my god!
Go! Go!
Miles! Come on! No!
Quick timing. That's it, why Spider-Man is cool. He's able to pull shit like that off, make it look cool, and still stay alive. Still, that is cooler. But still, that is cool. Bear in mind, he's still got, like, what was it, like 14 broken bones he's still got? The fact he was doing shit like that.
Just in my apartment, right over there, second floor, and I just heard a loud noise.
Is May okay?
Everyone is safe.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me. Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up. It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
I'm sorry I made you feel like you couldn't. Still partners?
Always.
Hey. So I didn't know if, you wanted sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each. Am I interrupting?
Yes.
No. MJ, Ms. Watson, and I were just talking strategy.
Strategy?
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All of our help.
All right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay. Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles, you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast. Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
Alright, you got it. What are you gonna do?
Gang of costume nut jobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
Alright. Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
Ms. Watson can give you my number. Good luck, team.
You have his number. Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so cool.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
I mean, he could have taken a bottle with him, even if it's just normal water. Ah, right above this. Yeah, this guy don't.
The city feels a little more under control. Miles is watching Feast, MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto, stopping whatever he has planned. Yuri, we need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
Why I'm pretty sure swinging is quicker. I'm doing this because I still want to. I'm pretty sure at some points he does. I don't think he's always just going to sit there. I think Spider-Man gets charged for riding the, the train. No, I don't. I don't think the ticket person's going to go, wait, Spider-Man, I've got to technically charge you, but I don't want to. I think Pete would 100% pay no matter what. I don't think he would be charged, and...
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this Devil's Breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
Norman Osborn, a better math for a better New York.
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it.
Oh great, not this again. Guys, this is like my one sort of like annoying thing when it comes to this game. And I will quickly explain when I mentioned back when I think it was in like part 1, the fact of like you'd have to do doubles. Basically, it's just a case of picking which ones more work. That's the only one that makes sense. Like, that was a simple one, but sometimes they do get annoying.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions.
I'm pretty sure it was up there.
Vapor trail heads up that building. Trail jumps between these buildings. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here.
kind of a pretty secret layer. That is not booby-trapped at all.
Well, this is moody.
Guys, I'm being sarcastic.
Must be some way to hit the lights. Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground?
Yes.
Chaos
I don't know how.
Would have been perfect cover to move in.
Like, granted it was like 24 hours later, but some of the tech that he... Like, that should have taken a while to develop.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless, how evil. If only I could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind them.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
He's one of the few people that are smart enough to actually find the weaknesses.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
I'm like bang on Scorpion, but I'm not saying Scorpion related stuff around here. Like that's plate for Rhino.
Oh, Rhino, my second favorite Russian.
You have a first?
Alexei, I've followed
you know more than one Russian.
Great interest.
Actually, yeah, you know more than one Russian.
Witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart.
Is Rhino? Like, guys, I don't read comic books. So where's my knowledge when it comes to like stuff like superhero wise? Does just come from TV shows. So depending on how accurate a TV show goes with it. That goes like how accurate TV show wants to go. It's how accurate like I know of it.
With him more than anyone else here.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have brought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled.
Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
So we've seen scorpions, rhinos, vultures, Electros.
Total live wire, that one.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy.
Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
I don't know why he'd want to become pure energy. I'd say it's still being able to keep a physical form, but being able to essentially channel that much electricity would probably be better. What's this way? Yeah, man.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb.
Yes.
Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go. Hidden markings.
That's kind of bright.
Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city.
Vulture's there,
He's trying to take apart
Electro's
Norman's
there,
empire piece by piece.
Rhino's there. Scorpion's there. Osborn's there.
Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus? What's Vulture doing in Times Square? Need to keep Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property.
Yeah, this place
is... This is it.
Kind of.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position? Huh?
Into position. The Vulture can grab him.
So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey! Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. Pull up every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great! Okay, talk soon, MJ!
Bye, MJ. He didn't say bye, I've been polite. Okay, I was about to say, we might not be getting into those battles, but yeah, we will.
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
We probably won't get into the others.
Teamwork, beautiful, ain't it? Helping you reach those unattached goals. Like killing Spider-Man.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Miss me, now you got... You know what? Forget I said anything. Now's my chance. I can damage him if I web the transformer.
Beat! You're up!
No, Adrian! It's me, Spider-Man!
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my joke.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect!
You! Thought we had a healthy give and take! Man, have I misread this relationship!
Next time you're mine!
Not so fast!
Okay, now I can say it. The idea was to be Vulture essentially fully weaponized wing projectiles. And more specifically, a multi-strike ones that have a targeting system that can instantly hit you.
Nothing more than luck! Batter up!
His guard's up. The stunner surprises.
Spider-Man!
Electro, you're back for round 2. You lost round 1, what makes you think you're going to win round 2?
I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure.
Looks like that hurt.
Okay, it's round 2 for both of you then. Not so fast, Walter. I have quick reflexes.
Need to catch my breath. Take over, Electro.
Okay, so it's just a... Well... Electro, I hope you're winning for this round 2.
As usual.
Take solid rock.
He doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, we got this.
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think
Again,
you guys are
multitasking.
assessing the situation accurately.
Far out of you. Stay still.
Damn it. I don't think it's gonna... I think it's... I don't think the last save point was that literal point there. It'd be nice if it was, but I don't think it was. I think it was from like 30 seconds beforehand. Oh, actually, maybe longer beforehand.
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing the situation accurately.
You guys could just stay down. You don't have to make this hard. For me.
Bit overeager there, Electro. Not complaining, mind you.
Limber up next time, Spider.
How is it? I get through most of the first round, and it's like, well, I get through most of the first round trying to take them down. It's perfectly fine. With the heal button and without the ability to heal from like a meter for this game, I would have been fucked so much longer. Nope, not what I was aiming for, but I'll take it. That's what I was aiming for. thankfully. So I don't know whether I would have survived that shot.
One down, one to go.
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
One's too many!
You got no Electro to save you, like Electro did not got, like, Electro was fucked after you. Like, both of them were gonna get fucked after the other was taken out. Or down, more specifically.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I don't know, like, I get Vulture, Electro, Rhino, and Scorpion. Octavius is helping him out in some form of fashion. But so the hatred against Osborn is only really Mr. Negative and Octavius who hate him, who despise him. So I'd say that both would be probably strong enough to at least handle and deal with most of it, but not. They wouldn't have enough people to go and deal with everything else.
What time? Oh man.
He needed some rest.
Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
Okay, there's just nothing for that.
Thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
Did you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Basically, guys, I wasn't going to do this because basically you take on most of Sinister Six in pairs of 2. There's only 2 and it's
There's the reservoir.
Mr. Negative, because I can't remember his actual name, and Octavius.
Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a scorpion, where would I be?
Usually start Scorpion first, but like fine, we'll do this and then it
Me, I'd end it now. But
I've been streaming for like a decent while.
And he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Damn it! What did he inject me with? Whoa! What the... Is that a sea of poison? Can't be. This can't be real. Must be
basically for those wondering.
But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground and analyze whatever he injected me with.
That was by accident, but yeah, but like if you touch it, it's deadly. it's not too bad once you get towards the like city where you've got buildings to swing, but like in essentially the park, you don't have nothing.
Okay. Should be safe for a minute. I need to analyze the neurotoxin so I can create an antidote.
But you don't really have anywhere in the park to swing. Basically, for some reason, like, there's sometimes you will get these where you only have options for multiple and you need to get rid of one. And that you basically get given essentially an eraser thing.
Hallucinogenic neurotoxin.
Yeah, I should essentially take one of those away.
Nightmares that my body thinks are real. I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season.
Bear in mind, Pete's dealing with all this with still broken bones.
There's the greenhouse! Eclipta alba.
So, all this going on plus broken bones.
It's you. Where'd it go? Is this real or in my mind?
It can be both.
Doc?
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
like I did before the neural interface affected my mind. My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow! There's the Eclipta alba.
Yeah, no, I don't have no control over this.
It'll buy me time, but I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast. Giant deadly scorpion tails. Lovely. Thanks, brain.
Panic crawling up your spine.
Scorpion? How'd you get this number?
Always asking the least interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you, it's am I calling you? Maybe I'm just the fever screams of your dying brain.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Talk, little bug. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
There's the research station. We need that atropine. I have to get into this. Atropine's right there. Atropine's gone. Oh, not again.
Oh, yes, I am.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
Is me. The me the parts of myself I suppress. You help me break them open.
I'm sorry.
Annoyingly, you can't web sling through this, which means you do have to essentially web two things. Which is cool.
Stop running from me. Let me try.
I want nothing from you. You're a failure.
How was it? I tried to run and it slipped off. I don't know why. Actually, yes, I do. It's not like a straight.
Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. Containing me, suffocating me? No, I will let my genius shine on its own.
There it is. The atropine.
I thought. See, this was a cut. This is a cutscene I kind of wish you could skip.
Got the atropine. Now I just need to mix up the antidote. Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
Still with us?
And nearly cured. Sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, Webs, don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll be seeing each other again real.
Count on me. Okay, poison's bad. Kinda should've known that. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the
See, personally,
antidote.
if I was him, I wouldn't risk going to the lab.
Finally.
I know Octavius is not going to risk himself going there, but I still wouldn't go.
I think not. You're in my domain. You're just like Osborn, trying to steal my genius. Everything that happens now is your fault. I knew you were laughing at me. All of you, behind my back. You begged me for salvation.
Seems like a case of, like, not the worst idea in the world, and I get why. Like, he has to know where the lab he can go to.
Scorpion, are you even real? Oh, dude, me and I'll show you. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure it is. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract me. Bring it on.
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is a loser.
Can't let him get to me. One down.
The world got it.
Nice. Just a few more left.
Everyone's
another one down. One more.
It's always better to be at full health than missing a bit of health.
in front of a bullet too.
Like your voice really developed an attitude. Hope that's the last of them. I can barely stand up. There's the equipment I need. Finally. I'm running out.
Like, granted, it's kind of a fun level.
I think I did it. Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far. I'd better put some clothes on. Much better.
Although I will say, I'm pretty sure from that one scene, that suit is inspired from. See, I saw a thing to do with the heist. One of the I want to say one of the missions in the heist DLC for this game which is the one I'll be doing literally right after
Let's
this.
just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
And I was like, wait, hold on, is that how you actually end up fighting, like, doing that mission? Turns out I was wrong and it was just a suit. Streets of Poison done.
It's still foggy. Need to work the last of this poison out of my
Area
system
leveled
before
up.
I tackle the other villains.
Up
Good time
increased
to
by
go on
1.
patrol.
Melee damage increased by 1. We are gonna literally go and grab a backpack and then wrap up stream. Mainly because it's been like an hour and a half.
Prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. Kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
I want to say he took MJ, I'm not 100% sure. Mainly because, like, Spectacular Spider-Man is what Spider-Man I grew up with, and in that, Pete asked Betty Brant, who in that was a bit older than him, some iterations same age, most iterations I think she is just an old person working at a Daily Planet. And me being Aunt May, she turns around and, asks her neighbor. Yeah, so that'll be the next mission then, actually. That'll be an optional mission that we probably will be doing. That we'll be doing now, but we will be doing next stream because it's... Although I could... Not like... But yeah, guys, that is end of stream. We have been streaming for a nice little while too. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll be taking a nice little side detour to deal with.
You mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you?
After we get this.
When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete. Thinking of Otto?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah.
Now I'll finish it.
Understandable, though. Man. The high-minded, generous part of me wants to say, never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew is still in there or not. Maybe if he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
Yeah, guys, next stream we're going to be in part 7. Potentially, I might change my mind during that, but it's going to stay there just in case. We will potentially going to be dealing with Tombstone, but we will then be getting back to the main part.
Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
But for now, guys, that is end the stream. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time, and bye. This is Tiger signing off.